Today's video is about my sharpening system, although I wouldn't myself glorify it with the term system. There's too many systems about, same as there's too many solutions. But anyway, the video is a giveaway entry for Dino's, or Dean O, his giveaway competition in effect. Very generous. There are 3 prize packs. One is for comment entries only, and the other 2 are grand prize and a runner-up prize for video responses. And he's set the theme of the video responses to be my sharpening system. Now, I've covered a little bit of this in the last video, but given the theme of the video response, I will need to cover a little bit of the same ground again. So if we move to the desktop, and I'll show you my sharpening system. Okay, so here we have the first part of my sharpening system, and a knife. Cheap Victorinox Spartan copy. This is a double-sided diamond stone. The cover forms a handle. The yellow side is slightly coarser side, and the red side is finer. This one I bought from Class Olson for a tenner. Doesn't say what the grit value is for each side. From use and from comparison with wet and dry paper, I would estimate the yellow side to be about 600 grit or thereabouts, and the red side probably 800. I would use this on a knife that has fundamentally got a good edge but has just lost the fine sharpness. So if I'm in the middle of a job and I just want to tickle the knife up, this is convenient. I use this dry so there's no mess. It's easy to store, and now it's worn in, I get very good consistent results. When it was new, I don't think the grits were very even, so a little bit of wearing in was necessary just to bring uniformity to the surface. So that's what I would use for a nice quick tickle up, as I call it. Now, if I've got a blade that needs a little bit more work, what I would use is wet and dry paper. And I don't know if you can see these gouges and scrapes in the desk, but they would be a problem if I just laid the wet and dry on the surface there. So, piece of cardboard, in this case cereal packet, spray mount the piece of wet and dry to the card, and that just covers over all the gouges and scratches in the surface. Marked it up as 800 grit for this one. Normally, if I just get some out of the cupboard, on grits up to 800, I would use WD-40 as a lube, although quite often on 800 and definitely above 800 I would use oil. I don't have a particularly technical reason for changing over to oil on the finer papers. I just think it feels nicer when you use it. This is camellia oil. Knife actually doesn't really need any work on it, it's got a good edge. But if I'd lent a knife to somebody and it had come back all bashed up, then I'd probably need to start on a coarser grip, mount it on the card in the same way, so maybe start with a 320 or a 400, then go 600 and 800. I usually stop at 800. I find that gives a good enough edge for slicing phone book paper, so that's pretty much good enough for anything. Although if I did want to bring up a nice shine on an edge, I would carry on 1000, 1200, maybe even as far as 2000. But by then I'm just playing, just doing it for fun to get a nice shine. And that is my sharpening system. A nice portable convenient diamond stone, and then different grades of wet and dry with either WD-40 or camellia oil as the lubricant. And the camellia oil is a really good treatment for your carbon blades. Give a thin smear, stop them rusting. And that's it. No ceramic rods, no fancy clamps, no big stands with arms and elbows and protractors and sticky out bits. It's cheap, cheerful, and it's very effective. So that's my sharpening system. Thanks again to Dean for the giveaway, and I hope you found that interesting. Thanks for watching.